And what does it mean for Jesus to be Lord of your life? If he's not Lord of all areas of your life, then maybe he's not Lord at all in your life. And typically when there's victory and there's blessing and everything's new and it's all going well, that's a little easier to have lordship, so to say. It's when I'm tired, it's when I'm frustrated, it's when I'm discontented, it's when life is not working, I'm in a dead-end job, I'm in relationships that they don't appreciate me, and I feel like my prayers are going nowhere. I feel like when I read the Bible, it's just kind of like I've been here, done that kind of stuff. And lordship is about following the Lord through all things. So in this series, that's what we're going to be leaning on. Now, as you see on our Kleenex box, we've got Galatians chapter 6, verse 9. And this is going to be our central verse that we're going to continue to come back to. And I'm going to highly, highly encourage you that over the next few weeks, you memorize this verse. I think this is a powerful verse and a helpful verse for us. So we'll put it on the screen, and you'll see it a couple times today. I'm actually later in the service going to ask you to read it aloud with me, but right now we're just going to see it. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up.
So come alive, wake up, sleeper. He is risen. We are risen with him.
And so that's going to be a verse that we're going to cycle back to a few times. But I want you to consider something with me for a moment. What is it that causes people to stop doing good? Let us not become weary in doing good. What is it that causes us to stop doing good in our marriage? What is it that causes us to stop doing good in our faith walk? What is it that stops us from doing good? Is it that somehow the theology of it changed? That suddenly I think that God really doesn't reward and bless that kind of thing, that he doesn't favor good over bad, and the theology of it changes. That almost never occurs. Is it that the philosophy of doing good changes? And that the way I see the world, and the world really favors selfishness and self-centeredness, and I really should prioritize myself versus other people, and I think the world operates that way. That typically is not what causes it.
If you see what I see, that the grave is empty, then you know what I know. Anything is possible. If you see what I see, that the grave is empty, then you know what I know. Anything is possible.
Hi. Suicide rates are rising rapidly, so most Jesus followers should prepare ourselves for a more active role in preventing suicides. We are on the front line since pros rarely get involved until a foot soldier helps connect people in crisis with trained professionals. E94.org is a Christian ministry dedicated to equipping the church to prevent suicide through free training of foot soldiers to prevent suicide through training, consulting, and resources. Get equipped to give hope and help and confidently refer people to professional counselors. Learn more at e94.org. Thank you.